US President Donald Trump wants to change the name of artificial intelligence. He says he can't stand that name because it's too artificial, and that pure genius like AI deserves something better. And this genius, according to him, is one of the most important technological revolutions in the history of the world. Welcome to the AI Wars. The United States President has just signed off on an AI action plan. The action plan, which was followed by a host of executive orders, is based on three pillars to challenge China in the AI race. The three pillars are accelerating innovation, building AI infra, and leading the international diplomacy and security space. We take a look. The Trump administration's AI roadmap aims to loosen environmental rules and vastly expand AI exports to its allies. It's almost as if there's a regulation-deregulation loop around AI happening in the world. While the US wants to loosen norms, the EU wants to strictly regulate them. And China? Well, it's building very aggressively. The US plan includes about 90 recommendations that call for the export of US AI software and hardware to other countries and cracking down on state laws that are too restrictive. This is a complete 180-degree turn from Joe Biden's high fence on AI. The previous president had imposed restrictions on US exports of AI chips, something that Trump had reversed on his very first day in office. Before we get into how these guidelines, regulations, and policies are shaping up, let's take a quick look at the three pillars of the Trump plan. Pillar 1: Accelerating innovation. The US says it wants to possess the most powerful AI system in the world. But for this, it'll need to create conditions where private sector-led innovations flourish. The plan says that the US will remove red tape and onerous regulation, encourage open source and open weight AI, support AI-centric manufacturing, and accelerate its adoption in the government. Open weight refers to the practice of publicly releasing the trained parameters, which are called weights, of an AI model. This helps others download, inspect, run, and even tweak these models. The second pillar is building American AI infrastructure. The White House says that AI is the first digital service in modern life that challenges America to have vastly greater energy generation than it already has. And this is a very important point. American energy capacity has stagnated since the 1970s, while China has rapidly built out its grid. Why is boosting energy so important in this case? That's because AI is a massive energy guzzler. To keep the AI systems running, companies like OpenAI, Google, and Meta need huge data centers with immense computing power. These data centers need their own supply of electricity and water to keep churning out computational power. Why water? Because thousands and thousands of high-performance GPUs generate intense heat, which is then cooled by water. And traditional air conditioning is too expensive for such a scale. Do watch our video on Meta's Prometheus and Hyperion data centers for more details on this. I'll leave the link in the description below. The White House Action Plan pledges to develop an entire grid to match the pace of AI innovation apart from building more of such data centers. And for the chips, it plans to boost semiconductor manufacturing. This will also need a highly skilled workforce, which is another highlight of the action plan. The third pillar, and this one's important for friends and rivals of the US, has to do with AI diplomacy and security. The Trump administration says that America must do more than just promote AI within its borders. The US wants to build an enduring global alliance while preventing its adversaries, read China, from free-riding on its innovation and investment. Under this plan, it will export American AI to allies and partners. And when it comes to AI, the US, China, and Europe are key players. Let's first look at a significant event that is coming up in Europe. While the US is trying to deregulate AI to harness its true potential, on August 2, the European Union's AI Act, which became law last year, will come into effect. Just last week, the European Commission released guidelines for AI models that it thinks present systemic threats. What kind of threats? The EU says it is concerned about stuff like fake content, impersonation of people, and political propaganda. It also feels that AI-fueled autonomous drones and weapons, or even financial trading bots, could present new risks. Something that the US is happy to provide to AI models, which is energy, is a matter of concern for the EU. It says that such high energy needs will only add to the climate crisis. Several big AI companies have criticized these rules, especially in the face of potentially hefty fines. These companies will need to disclose how their AI models work, what data they are trained on, and how they handle potential risks. While the obligations will apply from August 2025, regulatory oversight will be introduced in stages. From 2026, the newly established EU AI office can review new models, and from 2027, it can also review existing ones. Violations may then result in fines. And even as the EU is tightening rules and regulation around AI, China is busy building its own ecosystem for AI dominance. Its AI strategy emphasizes self reliance, scale, and global influence. It has already rolled out several regulatory frameworks, including rules on deepfakes and recommendation algorithms. All the way back in 2017, China announced a program for its domestic development of AI technology with the aim of becoming a major AI innovation center by 2030. It called this the National AI Development Plan. In fact, China's universities and research institutes are churning out more AI researchers and patents than any other country at this point. At the same time, China is also laying the groundwork for building its domestic chip capacity and massive training data systems. The US has kept a very close watch of all of this. In 2018, the National Security Commission on AI said that for the first time since World War II, America's predominance in technology was under threat. By whom? No points for guessing. It said that China possessed the might, talent, and ambition to surpass the US as the world leader in AI in the next decade if the trends at that point did not change. In his speech after releasing the AI Action Plan, President Trump said that whether the US liked it or not, it was suddenly engaged in a fast paced competition to build and define this groundbreaking technology. He said the US started the AI race and vowed to ultimately win it.